At exactly 2:13 in the morning, 17-year-old Eli sat alone on the roof of his house, staring at the moon through his old telescope. The night was quiet until his radio suddenly crackled. A strange voice whispered through the static, "Come find me." Eli looked up. On the surface of the moon, a small blue light flashed once, then disappeared. The next night, the signal returned. This time, the radio made a series of beeping sounds. Eli wrote them down and discovered they formed a map. The map pointed to an abandoned observatory deep in the forest outside town. With only a flashlight in his backpack, Eli followed the map into the darkness. Inside the observatory, dust covered everything, but in the center of the room stood a giant machine Eli had never seen before. When he placed the map on it, the machine came to life. Lights flashed, the floor shook. Then a beam of silver light shot toward the moon. Suddenly, a doorway opened. Eli stepped through the doorway and found himself standing on the moon. But this was not the moon anyone knew. On the dark side, hidden behind giant silver mountains, was an entire glowing city. The buildings floated above the ground. Rivers of blue light flowed through the streets, and in the center stood a girl dressed in white. "You finally came," she said. The girl explained that the city had been hidden for thousands of years. Long ago, the moon protected Earth from dangerous objects drifting through space. But now, the city's power was fading. "If the light goes out," she said, "the sky above Earth will never be safe again." She handed Eli a crystal, glowing with blue light. "There is only one chance." Eli ran to the top of the tallest tower. Above him, the moon was beginning to crack, and pieces of rock floated into space. He placed the crystal into the center of the tower. For 1 second, everything went dark. Then the moon exploded with light. A wave of silver energy spread across the sky, and the city came back to life. When Eli opened his eyes, he was back on his roof at sunrise. The moon hung quietly above him, but now a tiny blue light blinked once, as if thanking him.